a wonderful workplace.
And of course, I join Samir in the kitchen. Welcome back to Studio One. Now, what makes a great workplace? Is it just the job you do, or could a huge range of factors such as environment, your colleagues, and even the color of the walls make a big difference?
Joining us to make our workplace even more interesting is the CEO of Great Place to Work, David Robert. David, thanks very much, Steve, for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Fascinating concept, this. A lot of people viewing will go, this is so straightforward. It's simple. Put a pool table in there, a couple of PlayStations, give away free coffee and make it half days. And it's a brilliant place to work. But is it about the bricks and mortar? Is it about the seats that you sit on? Or is it about the people that you employ?
It's about all of that, really. So the examples you gave about having pool tables and coffee in the cafeteria, those are just the icing on the cake, so to speak.
Yeah.
Really, what really drives a great workplace are companies that focus on three main factors. The first is, what are they doing to inspire their employees, to emotionally connect them to the job they're doing, to their contribution at the workplace. The second is, do they give employees opportunities to socialize and develop friendships at work and to have a little bit of fun? We all know that working 8-10 hours a day is exhausting, and to have even 15-20 minutes to step out of that role and have some fun makes a huge difference.
So fun's important, is it?
It's absolutely important, absolutely. But the most important thing that from our research is the relationship that an employee has with the company itself and their management.
Okay.
So does leadership consistently apply policies and programs across the board? Do they give you an opportunity to make decisions, to have some autonomy? Do they include you in decisions that directly impact your experience at the workplace? Those are the main focus areas of great workplaces.
Okay.
Now, normally when you're a little distressed with your workplace, the first opinion that anyone would throw to you is change your job. But then again, the whole concept of great place to work is perhaps considering the scenario you work in rather than immediately thinking of a career leap.
Yeah, it really goes back to your experience at your workplace is comprised of those three key relationships. What is your relationship you have with your direct manager and the company itself? So are you treated fairly? Are you respected as an individual and not just a number or an expense? Are you able to, in your work group, to be able to develop some key friendships or be social and be yourself, really? And do you understand what the value of your individual contribution is? Does the company do a good job to be transparent, to make you aware of that, so that it's not just an exchange of money for labor, it's you're coming into work and you have a higher purpose attached to that.
So is that, I mean, you seeing a sort of shift, an evolution, if you like. So I suppose the principles are always evolving in the importance that we put upon human resources and employee benefits. Is that also crucial?
Yeah, all this really revolves around how do you create an environment, or a company create an environment that's going to increase the likelihood of your employees to reach their fullest potential.
Right.
It's very hard to do that if you don't meet their basic needs.
Yeah.
So if you don't provide them with a safe environment, a comfortable work environment, you'll
Pool
never
table.
get them to reach their fullest potential. Pool tables, again, icing on the cake.
Now, how exactly can you tell that this is a bad workplace for me? What are the symptoms, or what are the little clues we're supposed to look out for?
It's a trick question. So really, we focus on great workplace qualities, right? But you can infer from talking about great workplaces what makes places not so great to work.
Yeah.
And again, is management inconsistent in how they implement policies in the workplace, which really drives a perception of distrust. Again, trust is built over consistency. Is your time micromanaged? Are you treated as a number or just an expense and not as a valuable asset that's contributing to the company's bottom line? So those are conceptually the things that differentiate great companies from not so great companies.
Fascinated reading your best places to work survey that you conduct every single year. Interesting to see this year the big guns up there, the likes of FedEx, Microsoft, as they have been in the last couple of years. But in the top 5 as well, a homegrown company, The One.
The One, yes.
A shop that we all know here in the UAE. And to be on that same list with people like that, what are they doing so right?
Yeah, sure. I mean, so if you spend even 5 minutes with the CEO of The One, Thomas Lundgren, you walk away feeling like you want to be a better person. I mean, he's got just this amazing quality about him, and that's incredibly infectious. But going back to those 3 key focus areas, what the One does exceptionally well, makes them stand out from some of their peers in the market, is Thomas Lundgren has done an unbelievable job inspiring the employees that work for the One. So it's not just selling furniture or selling home furnishings. When you ask an employee at the One, what do? They say, we build schools in Africa. We improve healthcare systems in India. And Thomas has done a great job really emotionally connecting the employees at the One with their social mission.
There's a pride element as well, isn't there?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, if you knew that your contribution over the course of 8 hours was going to help fuel a school in Africa or to provide healthcare services to less privileged in India, you get a little bit excited about that, right? It might inspire you to think about what else is possible.
Well, that is definitely some great advice that you've given us, David. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
And of course, for more information on everything that we've discussed, do log on to our Facebook fan page, facebook.com/Studio One Live.
See, Ash, I told you, it's good to have a bit of fun at work, isn't it? And we'll go
totally
out there
agree
and
with you, yeah.
we'll slap on the back of each other.
Well, yeah.
Not that hard.
Yeah, not that hard.
I'll take a quick break now, but time for a quick